Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope this video find everyone doing well and in good spirits. Okay guys, let me tell you what I will be sharing with you guys today. It's one of the recipes that I had told you guys that I was going to be sharing with you in 2003. Wait a minute, let's be talking about 2003. 2023. But this is right, guys. They may start to mess up right out the gate. But guys, I told you I had a lot of recipes that I plan on sharing with you guys that is easy, absolutely delicious, and I was gonna make sure I share them with you guys sometime or another this year. But this is a meal, guys. This is something I've been fixing for many years. This is Aunt Brittany's favorite. She absolutely loves this dish. Now this is now I'm going to be preparing some rice with this, but I'm going to use the same rice recipe, fluffy rice recipe that I have up, where the rice will come out whole grain. But I always put I season my rice. I got the water on boiling now, but I just put, only thing different I do for my regular recipe that you do not have to do, but I just always put a little no salt chicken broth in this water, and then I add maybe about a tablespoon of butter when I'm cooking it, because when you watch the video as to how I prepare my rice, you'll see it's a lot different than most people prepare their rice, because I do not rinse the starch off my rice when I want my grains, whole grains. I don't rinse the starch off until after I cook the rice, and then I just rinse the rice. My mother taught me this trick when I was first start cooking, and it's gonna have your rice real flavorful, and she said that's the way you rinse out, the biggest of the starch will be rinsed off and your grains will stay whole and fluffy. So guys, let me tell you what I'm gonna the name of this dish is just it's a Polish sausage and onion gravy and rice recipe. If I got that mixed up, I have it straightened out by the time I put up the video. But you can use as much sausage as you want to. You can use 1 pack, 2 packs, 3 packs, or 4 packs. You just increase your ingredients. But I always put lots of onions. I always put lots of onions in it. And if you don't have one, this is 1 large onion. If you don't have one that big, just make it 2. And then I'm going to be putting 1 red bell pepper, and you can put a green pepper, or you don't have to put a pepper at all. But I just love the red pepper in it. And then I'm going to be putting a little of this chicken. This is no salt chicken broth, guys. I like the flavor in it, and I'm just going to put some in the water when I get ready to make the little gravy for it. And then I'm going to put a little of this Tony's Creole, just put it Creole seasoning. And then I got like I have an all-purpose seasoning, guys, here, but it has no salt in it. But you can use the seasoning really that you want. You can eliminate this or whatever type of season, all-purpose type of seasoning that you have. Excuse me, I don't put no more than about a teaspoon in it, and probably 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm gonna put a couple of teaspoons of this olive oil to brown the sausage and saute the onions in. And like I said, I have the water here that I'm going to be making the gravy out, putting a little of those little seasoning in it. And sometime I made it, if I have to put any salt in the little gravy part, it's only maybe about less than 1/2 teaspoon. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to get my onions, bell peppers, and the sausage cut up, and I'll come back and I'll show you how I cut the sausage up. I'm gonna get all this stuff cut up and ready to go over to the stove, and I'm gonna show you just how easy this meal is, but you can't beat it when it comes to the taste. Okay guys, I'll be right back when I get this stuff prepped up, and I'll be over at the stove to show you how to hook up this little quick meal. Be right back. Okay y'all, okay guys, I got the oil already in the skillet. And this way I have my sausage cut, guys. But if you want to cut them in bigger pieces or smaller circles or something like that, you can. But this is the way I always do mine. And I just put it on in the just put them in the skillet. Guys, the way I do this, because these sausages are fully cooked, and you don't need to overdo it with the cooking. Let me have my dishwasher. And I got my water getting ready to boil for my rice, but I've already put a teaspoon of this, I'll have some salt in there too, of the chicken julienne powder, and I forgot. And I got a teaspoon of margarine or butter, whichever one you want to put in there. It's no big deal. It's just going to give it some flavor. Some black pepper in there. Didn't that black pepper come out? I couldn't see for that light.
Looked like it did.
So what I'll be doing with these sausages and stuff, guys, I already have my onions and peppers sliced up. I'm going to let them brown just a little on both sides. And then I'm going to show you how I'm just going to add the onions and peppers on them to it. Very simple, guys, but delicious. And like I say, we always do ours with the Polish sausage, but you can use probably regular smoked sausages, or you can use beef sausages. But this is the one that we always do. Put this up a little bit and see if I get this water to go in on it. For the rice. Guys, now when I get this rice, I'm going to only cook this rice about 15 minutes. Because like I said, I want the grains to stay whole and fluffy. And this is the way my mama taught me how to fix this rice, and it'd be perfect every time. You don't have to rinse your rice. Now, if you want to rinse your rice, you can or whatever. But this technique, and it's another way that I cook rice that when we was young, I'm going to tell you what we used to call it. I didn't know when I was younger, I didn't know the difference in it, but my mama used to fix the best rice. And I just love, we all love the rice, my siblings. And she would, when she would be fixing rice, like if we having fried chicken, either we having a meatloaf, where she gonna fix like the gravy to it, the tomato gravy. I mean tomato sauce to go with the meatloaf or whatever. She would always leave the grains whole. But like she going, I can't even think of what she would be fixing and what she would call it. And I know that wasn't the name of it because my mama always laughed when I was asking. I said, and we called her Muddy. I said, Muddy, is that going to be some of the mushy rice? And she was always like, and she was like, yeah, I'm going to put some butter. I'm going to have butter in it. And she would have it just perfect with the liquid amount in it. And it just wouldn't be mushy, but we put the, and she would always put butter in it. And that would be so good. I love rice cooked like that, and so do my granddaughters. I cook it like that for my granddaughters. And guys, when I get this sausage turn on this side, and just like cook it maybe a minute or so, see how I'm browning it there? And I get them all turned. Then I'm going to go right on in and add my onions and pepper to it. And then I'm going to let that cook. You know, just soften some. You're not going to get them, not going to overdo it. Maybe just kind of brown them up in this here. You're not going to take your sausage out. If you want to take them out, you can, but I never do take my sausage and stuff out. I just, because I'm going to saute them a few minutes before I put the chicken broth, the water with the little chicken broth stuff in it. Now you can use, if you just want to use some regular chicken broth, you can, but I always like to use the no salt simply because it has more flavor and not all the sodium. And when you're cooking your dishes and you want to control the amount of sodium and salt that you put in it, you just try to use the no salt seasoning and stuff, but you still gonna have to add a small amount of salt to it. Normally when you get the flavor right with these here no salt seasoning and stuff like that, and especially when you got onions and peppers with it, oh, I mean, it'd be so good. You only use just a small amount of salt, and then you're going to have full flavor. When you're using a bunch of seasonings and stuff, all-purpose seasoning and different stuff like that that has a lot of salt in it, you don't really get the full flavor of whatever you're cooking. And like I told you, I like the flavor, get the flavor of whatever meats or vegetables and stuff that I'm cooking with the minimum amount of salt as possible, but have that flavor. Don't let anybody fool you that putting all of those different seasonings and stuff in it, that they have a whole lot of salt. You're not going to get as much flavor as you will something that's really taken away from the flavor of your food. Over salting it, you know, putting too much salt in it. I have seen people put 5 or 6 different seasonings in there, and each one of them contains salt. That's a big no-no. For me, I don't do that. Okay, that's all they done did. They done brown, guys. You got sausage done brown on each side. Good enough. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead on and start adding the onions and the peppers here. Just that simple. Oh, you can just hop right on back up there. I'm just going to pour them in here and spread them out. Ooh, that's nice. Long that don't want to work right. I really forgot to break up my onions after I sliced them up. Kind of separate them. Let me just do that now. Just take your hands and separate them. Know your hands. Nobody should have to say your hands clean because it's your food. And just so happen it ain't all that clean. Don't let nobody fool you. When that stuff is here heat hit and you cook it properly, that's going to be your germs. That's going to take care of your germs. If the hands ain't clean, but my hands definitely clean. I say that because I hear everybody else be saying that. And I say, and I be thinking, well, they ain't got to eat it, you know. They can do theirs, you know. I'm pretty sure when they're at the house, because your hands is the best tool that you can use in the kitchen to control everything. It's like when I was trying to pull those onions out of there and all that stuff, without using my hands, I was wishing to have them everywhere. Let me separate all of these onions. And while I got that on there like that, guys, that's when I'm going to go ahead on and start. Now I'm saying I'm using approximately a teaspoon of all of this no salt stuff, seasoning. A little black pepper. And I wait till it's, because once I get all this on there, and I'm going to let these onions, is the water going there? Kind of saute for maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. That's when I'm going to put the chicken broth stuff over in there. And then I'm going to, guys, it smells delicious. And then I'm going to cook.
Over here.
Huh?
Yeah, it sure do. Smell it over here.
We love this, guys. Serve it over rice with that onion, and you can put your vegetable with it. Sometimes I cook biscuits. I make homemade biscuits and serve with them because Tucks like it like that. But you can have rolls or whatever you want, but you will have your complete meal. It seems long because, you know, I'm trying to instruct y'all. That's what I'm doing, but it don't take long at all to prepare this. Guys, I'm going to step off for the 2 or 3 minutes. I'm waiting for the onions to cook down, and then I come back and add the water to it, and I'll put the lid on it, and let it cook, and that'll be it with it. Cause I'm getting ready to put the rice over. Excuse me, come through that.
So you getting ready to do what now?
I'm getting ready to put the rice in the pot. It's going to cook maybe about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to strain it. All of that, you know, that'll probably be cooked by the time I come back on to add the I'm going to add the water to the sausage and the onions and pepper. Now guys, you don't cook this too fast. You know, just, you know, brown it like on maybe a medium heat. So guys, I will be right back to go on to the next step and be ready to complete this meal. Be right back, guys. You back home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, the onions. I'm getting ready to turn my burner up some to maybe like a 5 or a 6 or 6. See where I got the onions at before I get ready to put that stuff in. And I turn the burner up. Will you pass me a fork or a spoon or something like that? Let me re-stir that. And guys, this is totally optional that you do that. But I'm always trying to get turmeric in our diet because it helps. Some people say it helps with arthritis. My daughter-in-law told me that. But anyway, I put maybe about a 1/4 teaspoon over in that chicken broth. You guys try this if you know you can find it. But you still add, when you add no salt stuff, it just gonna give you a lot of flavor with less
Hold it back
salt,
up so you see you move
salt
it too
and
fast.
sodium. I got it right? Oh, damn. What I need to do? Huh?
That's good.
Okay, let me stuff burn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on and add my add the liquor to it. This is what's gonna make the onion gravy. I call it onion gravy. We love this. Please get me one of these spatulas. What do I do with my dish rag? Did I put it back over there?
Right over there, by the stove.
Rinse it for me in there, if you don't mind. Oh, thank you. It's getting ready to boil. So all I'm gonna do is I put that much liquid in it simply because I'm gonna let it kind of cook down a little bit. And that's what we have over our rice, like a gravy. That's the reason I call it an onion and pepper gravy. And it is yummy. And if you need to add any more, let me stick my finger on there, see. Yep. I'm going to add some salt to it now. Show you about how much I'm going to add. That's not quite, not going to add I'll say maybe about a 1/2 teaspoon. And guys, you going to have you some goodies. Believe me. How many of you guys maybe fix your Polish sausage like this? If we don't fix it like this, we normally just grill it. But this is Brit favorite as well as ours. Go ahead and put the rest of that little salt on in there. And find the top to go to it. lid on it. I'm going to turn it down to like probably a 3 and let it cook for maybe about 15 minutes to kind of reduce it. And then all them seasoning flavors get up into that liquid I just put over in it. Then after that, it will be ready. The rice got just a few more minutes on it. Got about 8 more minutes on it. But when I come back, guys, this dish will be complete. And I'll show you the finished product with it. The finished product of it. But remember how I cook my fluffy rice. Just add that teaspoon of margarine or either butter and that teaspoon of either a bouillon cube or just if you don't have that, whatever. But you know, put your salt in it and all that. And that's it. And you will have a absolutely delicious meal for dinner. Be right back, guys.
Alright.
You back on? You ain't giving me time. Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to end this video, but I wanted to show you guys how I serve this, and then we're going to get off and get a thumbnail and end the video. But I do want to say this to you guys, because when I talked to you guys on New Year's Day, I told you that we was going down to Brittany's house, and that we would I would probably be doing a live, and she was going to tell you how she was going to do the birthday video, starting back the birthday baby video. So we didn't have time to do that, guys, and we almost got in a storm down there. The weather got bad, but we made it back home safely. We went down there on what was it, a Tuesday?
Monday. No, Tuesday.
Yeah, we went Tuesday and came back Wednesday, and we had to kind of cut it short simply because the weather was getting bad, and it was, I think it was worse up here in Alabama than it was down there in Florida. But anywho, she's gone, when she get ready to set that up, I know it probably be about the end of January and everything, but when she get the plans and stuff like that, she says she probably gonna post it on the community post and telling you how we were gonna how we gonna be doing it, and then she gonna go live and do whatever she gonna do. So I don't want to say too much about it, guys, because the ones that been with me a while know that every time I get to telling something, it get twisted up. So guys, let me serve this to you, and show you how we eat this, and then I'm gonna go ahead on and end the video. Okay, this is the sausage and onions right here, guys. Can you see over here top?
Mm-hmm.
That's the sausage and the onion. We just put the come over here now. Talking to the spoon. Just put you some rice. This is the rice, guys. Just put you some rice in a bowl. And how much rice you want. I like to almost let the rice cook too long doing all that, you know, because I have to really watch this rice when I cook it like this. Now, rice is something that you got to learn your own technique in cooking, because, and I'm glad that my mama taught me the way that she did, so that you know, won't be making a mushy mess out of it. I want to. Is I'm holding this down where they can see in the bowl? I need to hold it up.
Back down like you had it. Come down a little.
Right.
Right. That's good.
I want to show y'all the liquid, the gravy that we serve, that we put over the rice. This is the way we do it. Just get as much gravy over there as you like. That's the way I do it. Get it like that, and then I go in, and I really put some more onions in this than I did, because we love these onions cooked like this, and then I have them seasoned. Let me go ahead on me. Get a sausage out. Get a sausage out. Put a couple of sausage up there so I can get to my onions. If you love onions, guys, you're gonna be fixing this all the time because it is so good. I can't believe we be having this, but I just always forget to share it with you guys. Put your onions and peppers on top of it, guys, and you got a complete meal. I say a complete meal because a lot of times this is the way we eat it. With maybe with some sometimes I don't fix so many different stuff with it. I can't say. Sometimes I fix some sauteed green beans with it and have some garlic toast. And this is it, guys. This is your Polish sausage with the onions and pepper gravy to it. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Try yourself some, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead on and end this video so we can eat. Get us something to drink and eat. But guys, go over and check out my daughters. Got to shout out my daughters, Britt Simone. Go over and check out her video. Thumbs up my video, guys. It's important that y'all thumbs and videos up to help any content supporters. You just don't really know that they say it's important, but you know, it helps. So thumbs up the video. Leave me a comment, guys, as to have you ever fixed your sausage with your onion gravy like that? Let me know, because I got the feeling some of you guys have, because you can put so many different things with this. You can just build off of this dish, put tomatoes in it, whatever. But this is just one way that we like it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. So guys, remember what I always told you. Seems like I ain't been behind the camera in so long doing a dish that I just about done got a little rusty. Oh yeah, let me tell you this before I get out. These red peppers and bell peppers have gotten so expensive in the store that will be one thing I will be sharing with you guys when I get ready to plant. I'm going to get me especially red peppers. I'm not that fond of the green ones, but I love the red and the yellow and the orange. But I had been basically using them. Oh yeah, that's another thing I can tell you. You know the little sweet snipe peppers? You can use that in it, because sometimes when I put a bunch of them over in there. If I'm about the pack is getting about ready to, getting a little old, I just go ahead on and put it in there and mix it with my onions and stuff like that, guys, and you'll be in for a treat. But remember what May always told you guys. Think positive, use your common sense, and May love you guys, and bye.
Bye, you guys.